Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany and today we are going to play with some inks, do some ink swatches, and I have prepared my water. So I have 2 things of water here. I also have my Kakimori dip pen and then just a glass dip pen I got from Amazon, which is like an extra fine. And I have my ink samples. So these have been sitting in my office for about 2 weeks now. And this is from the ink sample posted by Simone. And I participated and signed up. I actually sent out my samples literally almost a month ago to the person that I was supposed to send my samples to, but I did not get any samples. So I notified her. There was like a time frame we had to wait just to make sure it had nothing to do with shipping. And then she decided to reach out to people who had volunteered to be ink sample angels. And I ended up getting my set of ink samples from my ink sample angel. So she included, she says, hi Brittany, I have my fingers crossed that you don't have any of these inks yet. Please enjoy, and I love to know which ones you enjoy the most. Happy ink day. Your ink swap angel. Oh, that's cute. She used one of the postcards you get from Smita Paper. I like their shop. And just some extras. Oh, she included some ink papers. Cool. I'll test these out too. And then here are all the ink samples. So let's see what we got. Vinta Tubataha. Definitely don't have that many Vinta inks. Pannonia Danuvius. Don't have any Pannonia inks. Tono and Limbs Regulus. I don't have any Tono and Limbs ink. Lennon Toolbar Yongquan. I have one Lennon Toolbar, but I don't think it's Yongquan. And Ink Institute Shadow Snow. Okay, so I definitely don't have any of these. And I don't have most of these brands. I kind of wish I had one of those ink file holders. If you guys know, for those of you who do have a lot of these ink files, where I can find, you know, something maybe not too expensive, but like an ink file holder. Okay, so let's see how I want to do this. I want to document it in my traveler's notebook, ink notebook. So we can start there first. And then we can also add these to the ink sample papers that she gave. And I also have some Q-tips for those samples. Let's do this on a brand new page. And we will use one of my fountain pens, which is in my, I was told this is the Galen leather pen holder in the wood, and I'm really excited I have one because I've had my eye on the Galen Leather one. However, I got this from the Colorado Pen Show, and I filled up all the pens in all the spots. So I'm going to just put on my glove. And use my Leonardo to just document this page. And today is 11/6/22. Okay, so let's start with, she really filled these up, which is really nice. So I have a really good amount of the sample to test a few times. And she knew that my favorite colors were like blue, turquoise, purpley colors. So on the cooler end of the spectrum. Let's do the ink swab. Let's ink swab first. Ooh, that's pretty. So this is a very, oh, it's just sheening. I can tell on this paper. I was going to say it's a royal blue, but it sheens purple. So I want to use both of my dip pens. And I'll use this for writing the name. Vinta Tubataha. I've never heard of this ink, but it's really pretty, really saturated, which is what I prefer. And I don't know what paper this is, but it works really well. The ink is Vinta. Really pretty. Okay, so I dipped it twice in my glass dip pen, and the ink is really grabbing onto this glass dip pen. So to me, that tells me that this ink will be a little bit harder to clean out of a fountain pen. Okay, so next is the Pannonia Danuvivis. I think I'm going to use this just so that it doesn't accidentally spill. These colors seem like they're going to be very saturated, and it's hard to move or hard to clean saturated colors from a white surface. This is pretty. Definitely unexpected. Yeah, this one's very light. It's like a baby blue. And it seems like it would be a really good, easy color to clean out of a pen. Let's see how it writes. Ammonia. Danuvius. I know I'm saying these wrong. V-I-U-S. Ooh, this is reminding me of a Sailor Ink Studio color. It has some hints of pink as it's drying. It's very light. It seems like it's a good shader. Oh, and you can see that pinky purples come through a little bit. So let me also write the name. Yeah, I spelled that wrong. But it's really pretty. Is Ink Institute Shadow Snow. This one seems like it's going to be really bright turquoisey color. Kinda. Almost as vibrant as the first. Very saturated. And this is also a shifting ink. Really nice. So this one, it's like turquoisey shade and then a sheening to the red, but it has like a dark blue and then it sheens to red. So it's turquoise, dark blue, and then a sheen to red. Whereas the Vinta was straight up dark blue and sheen, but you could see hints of the turquoise on the edges. That's cool. So this one is ink. Ink. Ink Institute Shadow Snow. Really pretty. Oh, look at how it's drawing. You can see the hints of turquoise. Okay, so next, Lennon Toolbar Yon Quan. I see some hints of turquoise. Oh, this one's really light. I wonder if this one has any special properties. Lennon Toolbar usually has really nice shading properties. So Lennon. Toolbar Yong Quan. Oh, sorry. Out of frame. Here we go. Spelled that wrong. Yong Quan. Forgot the G. Yong Quan. All right. So this one does look like it doesn't have too many special features to it. There's some shading, but it's a nice turquoise color, like a happy blue. Is Tonal Limbs Regulus. So let me know if any of you have any of these. And if you do and you enjoy them, tell me why. Ooh, this is cool. So when I first put it on, it was turquoise. But after giving it a second, it seems like as it oxidizes, it turns green. It's like a turquoisey green. I like this. Oh, this is pretty. It reminds me of the ocean. I don't have any colors that shift like that and so quickly. This is a pretty, pretty color. Carrots&Olives. I've heard of the brand, but I'm not quite sure where to find them. Okay, so this paper doesn't feel like Tomoe River paper. And Tomoe River paper, oh my gosh, this color is so pretty. Shows this blue and turquoise, or this turquoisey blue and this bright green shift. I really like it. Okay, so just from first glances, if I had to buy a bottle of ink from these samples, I would pick Tono Limbs, Pannonia, Ink Institute, Shadow Snow, and Vinta. I do like this color, but I feel like I do have this color either in Waterman or in like a Diamine has a color similar to this. And so don't get me wrong, it's pretty. I'm sure I have like 3 ink bottles of this color, but I don't have things that look like these 4. So definitely going to be looking up this one. I would really like to get a bottle of this right away because it's got me in awe. And I wonder if there are other bottles of ink does this, if this is what they're known for. I'll have to look into that. Anyway, so this is my ink swap, and I want to thank Amy for swapping with me. For sending me ink samples and being my angel. And I'm really excited to use these. I think because all these have really interesting properties, I am excited to try these on chromatography paper to see how all the colors involved in these inks, and to use them in my ink journal. So I will be sharing that soon, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.